true life story. I never ever believed that I'm going to come out one day to tell my story to people. I used to hear people's story, but I didn't believe that one day I'll be part of those that will come out to tell their story to people, for people to learn. Though I know that I made a lot of mistakes, but it was actually not my fault, because I think I was not thinking right, or maybe let me say because of love, I was misled or did the wrong thing. So I am happy that I have this platform whereby you can come out to tell your story, at least share it with somebody to lift up that burden. You know, when you are going through some certain things, you don't have who to share it with. The thing will be burning inside of you, and that can heal to depression or some other things. But when you share it out, it helps you heal. At least it heals faster when you share it with audience or people that can learn or tell you one advice or two to help you. Thank you everybody for hearing my story. It's about my relationship life. In my late 20s when I met this guy, he is in his early 40s when we met. I was in my 300 level, in school then when I met him. Everything was going fine when we started relationship. When he asked me out that he wants us to be dating. As a schoolgirl, I was focused on my education. I do not want anything to distract me. But he was convincing enough to tell me that no, he promised me love and he promised that he's going to make me happy and every other thing. So I accepted the offer. And when we were discussing, he told me one or two things. He said I should promise him something. I was thinking that maybe it's something that is very hard. I'm like, okay, what is that thing that you want me to promise you? It was like he doesn't want me to cheat on him. That he hates anything that has to do with double dating. You are dating him and you still have another person that you are dating. That he doesn't want that I should promise him. I'm like, why not? I'm not that type of girl. And moreover, I am focused on my education. I don't want anything to distract me. But just because he's a cool, calm guy, and the way he approached me, so I'm just like, okay, let me give it a try. I'm in 300 level. In next 1 year, I'll be done with my studies. So why not? Let me give it a try. So, and that was how he was saying that. I'm like, okay, no problem. That's not a problem. I'm not going to cheat. I'm not that kind of girl. I'm a girl that is decent, and my goal is my goal. My yes is my yes. And that's how we started. So, because he was saying that he doesn't want something of infection, diseases, and the rest. And that is the reason why he is saying that he doesn't want me to double date or cheat on him. That he even said that he's going to promise me that he too will not sleep around or anything. So we agreed and we started the relationship.
My people, things they happen. Oh, here, this our sister. This our loving sister story. Things they happen.
We will not sleep around or anything. So we agreed and we started the relationship. Everything was going fine. Sometime from school, I would go to visit him, like spend a week or two, depending on maybe holidays or my free time in school. I'll go to visit him. Because he stays very far from me. He's in another state while I'm in another state because of my school. I'm not going to mention the states for security reasons. So, this my boyfriend in question is someone that likes knacking a lot. Like, he likes it a whole lot. Like, his life depends on it. So, in my year 30, when we started the relationship, I took in for him like 2 to 3 times. The first time, he persuaded me that, no, that he's not ready, that he wants to do some certain things, that he wants to set up some certain things for family, take care of his family, his parents and everything. And he wants to put some certain things in place, that he doesn't want his family to suffer and his unborn kids, that should just please, that should just go and do away with the child, the pregnancy at that time. Okay. I went ahead. Though he's the kind of guy that he will give you money to do whatever it is that he wants to do. He gives me money. Whatever it is that I ask for, he usually give me. The first one, I went to do it. Second time again, I got pregnant. I was like, let us leave this thing and at least let us just focus on our life. I'm not a child anymore. he still persuaded me that no, that I should know that he's into business. His business is paramount. We need to do this just because of the future, that he has a very, very good plans. So that I should not just be in a hurry to ruin everything. Okay, for the sake of love, things we do for love, I still said no problem. I went ahead to take away the pregnancy. It happened again, the third time. He still said the same thing, that I should go ahead and take away the baby. So in my final year, I took in again. And this time around, I said it to him that, please, if you know you don't want to have baby, or you are not ready to settle down or to marry me or to go and pay my bride price, let's stop making out. Let us just stop it there. And sometime, I remember sometime he would tell me that I should take lime, or I should put water in salt or something like that, just drink it, that is going to dissolve whatever. I would tell him, if you know you don't want to have a child yet, why can't you just pour out instead of pouring inside of me? That will not lead to pregnancy. He will tell me, don't worry, use this drugs. And I've been doing everything. If he tells me, do this one, I will do it. If he tells me, don't sit here, I'm the type that always obey him. Whatever it is that he wants is what I do. So regardless of me taking lime or taking this medication, all of this is not working. At the end of it all, I'll still find myself being pregnant. That was how it happened the first, the second, the third. And this fourth time, he was saying the same thing, that I should go ahead and go and abort again. And I said to him, this is not going to happen again, the fourth time. How many child did I even know maybe I'm going to give birth that I've already removed 3 and this is the 4th one, you're telling me to go again and go? So I was like, no, it's not going to happen. So he just persuaded me, because I was even crying. I was emotional, like, okay, the first, the second, the third, you told me to go ahead and I've done that. And now, do you want to ruin my life? I was just crying. I was in tears, because I'm like, do you want to ruin my life? You never told me that you're going to ruin my life. You promised me love. You didn't promise me that this is what's going to happen to me. If I knew, I would have just maybe focus on my education and leave relationship aside. So he was just begging me, because I was so emotional. I was heartbroken that 4th time again that I should go and do a. I was just in tears. I was so sad, so heartbroken. He was just like, no, that he's sorry. He said everything that day. He promised heaven and earth that I should just do away with this again. That he promised that it's not going to happen again. That's the 4th time. I cried my eyes out, like I was heartbroken. After everything, men, they know how they do their things. They know how to persuade a woman to do some certain things. And we women, we are very, very emotional. I went ahead to do it, which is the 4th time. I am not saying I am proud of what I did, but the stupid things we do for love. So my final year, which is 400 level, because I usually go to his house sometime 1 week, 2 weeks, sometime a month. So this time around, we were done with school. I finished. I went for my service and everything was done. I was happy that, thank God, at least I finished the main reason why I came to school before I met him and everything. So everything went fine. So we both decided that, okay, I should move in with him to his own state, because I was in a different state because of school, the distance and everything. So I moved in with him and we started staying together as couple. The only thing that is left is for him to just come ahead and go to my family to pay the bride price and do the necessity. So that was the only thing that was left, because it's always over business, family. So whenever he comes back from work, I would have prepared dinner and everything would be in place. So I was happy that everything was going fine. So as we were living together, all of a sudden again, I took him.
Get the most out of life's
My
sunny
people,
moments
things they
with
happen.
Nivea Sun Protect and Moisture.
Things they happen. Young girls are there. Wetin be una problem? Wetin be una wahala? Una just dash una self to man. At the end of the day, the man will do na nyafu. At the end of the day, will dump una. My people, part 2 will date this our sister story. I want make young girls learn with the dead boy. You don't move 1, you don't move 2. no say that boy na playboy run for your dear life before you go useless your life. Part two go dey make na hear this our sister story finish. Things dey happen. Girls out there, open your eye, get sense make na get am. How 5 times my people. Things dey happen. This one too heavy for my mouth to talk as a mother. 5 times, God forbid. Things dey happen my people. Part two will dey this video. If I don't fit drop am today, I'll drop am tomorrow. Things dey happen. Share this video, subscribe, get out there, learn. Not let any man useless at the end of the day. It go dump you. We too smart. We women, we girls, we too smart. Wetin be that problem? No just love. Now throw na break for river. Ha. Of your men, things dey happen.